Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a little bit of a different video for me. I'm going to be showing you some jewelry pieces that I picked up during Black Friday. I have a couple of brands to show you. I picked up lots of necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and I wanted to share my new pieces with you. Just so you guys know, of course this is mostly a beauty related channel, but sometimes randomly I'll throw in some other stuff in here. As far as my style and what I spend money on, of course number one is beauty products. So my fashion and accessory budget is usually very minimum. I don't have a whole lot of great fashion items in my closet. Most of the stuff I have is pretty inexpensive. I like the website ThredUp. I like to pick up some somewhat designery pieces from there and some low-end stuff from there too. And I buy some new stuff every once in a while. I picked up quite a few things from Quince this year, which is an online direct-to-consumer discounted, I don't know, luxury brand. It's not really luxury, it's just cashmere pieces and nicer t-shirts and stuff like that. Just good basics. I picked up a lot of that stuff this year. Got some new sweatpants, stuff like that, a new robe. But, in terms of shoes and bags and stuff, I have, a good amount of bags, but I always tend to reach for the same black or brown bags. I don't have a whole lot of color in my handbag collection. I don't have a lot of exciting shoes or colored shoes or statement shoes. I do have some heels that I rarely wear. I save those for special occasions. I think I have some good boots, but I probably could use some more, shoes and accessories that really, make me more me, and I don't know, just some more stuff that is more unique to my style. And I guess I just need to develop my style a little bit more as I'm moving into my 30s. I'm very casual. I don't mind dressing up when there is an occasion, but oftentimes as I get older, there's less and less of those occasions where I feel like I need to dress up, and where I live it's very casual all the time. Jeans are usually acceptable most places. So the places that I really dress up regularly are for work, going to meetings, being professional, wearing suits. So that's probably where I tend to spend more of my money, is for work clothes. And to me that stuff is boring. I know it doesn't have to be, but it's also clothes that require a lot of maintenance and ironing and dry cleaning and hemming. So it's not fun for me. But I do sometimes like to splurge and spend money on the fun stuff like bags and jewelry. Anyways, that's my little introduction. That was really long. So I picked up some new brands to me. I picked up some jewelry from Mod & Joe and ALV Jewels. And when I was looking for jewelry and Black Friday deals, I found so many new internet-based jewelry brands out there on Instagram. There's so many, and there are so many brands that sell almost exactly the same jewelry pieces in gold. And most of them are not completely gold. They're gold plated, gold filled, gold vermeil. I don't know how to say that word, vermeil. So they're pretty affordable. Some brands are higher cost, higher quality than others. Some are really cheap, and they all have slight differences. But I was amazed to find how many jewelry brands out there that there are. Like, there's just so many. If you guys like search for jewelry and you start like following all these brands and then new ones pop up, it's like crazy. I had no idea. So I landed on Mod & Joe and ALV Jewels because they had some great discounts. Mod & Joe had a 40% off sale. So I picked up 3 necklaces from them, and then ALV Jewels, I believe, had a similar deal. It was like 30 or 40% off. And I picked up most of everything else from them. So let's talk about packaging. This is the little pouches my Mod & Joe necklaces came in. Just a little pouch. This is really good for travel if you just want to stuff all your jewelry in here and if you're not worried about, you know, getting tangles. They're like little, I don't know, felt pouches. And then ALV Jewels, everything came in this really cool like iridescent holographic plastic pouch that has kind of this Ziploc zipper. So really fun packaging with ALV Jewels, and of course you can reuse this for whatever you want, makeup, toiletries. You want to store your jewelry in here, you totally could. I didn't have any issues with ordering. Of course, Black Friday there was delays because so many people were ordering. Mod & Joe, I did receive one of my necklaces. I got the wrong one, and so it took a while. I had to send it back, the wrong one, and for them to send me my correct necklace. But didn't have to pay for shipping or anything like that. Everything worked out great. It just took a little longer to get everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got. So let's start with Mod & Joe. So Mod & Joe is, I think, a pretty affordable brand. They do have a range of prices and quality. So the 3 necklaces I got are all gold vermil, and this is the snake one. I don't know the true name of it, but I think if you look on their website you'll see the snake, and the snake is a really popular jewelry, I don't know, charm right now, and you'll see a lot of different websites have snakes, and I don't know what that's about, but it's different, it's cool, I liked it. This is a really, you know, small one. It's not like in your face I'm wearing a snake. It's just a little different design. Now the chain on this one isn't like spectacular. It's just a thin regular chain. So if you're looking for a snake that has like a more substantial chain, this one is not it. Maybe you could add this to another necklace, but yeah, that's what that one looks like. I also picked up this one, and it has more of a substantial chain, and it has a pearl at the end. I have some other necklaces with this sort of chain detail, but not with the pearl. So I really like this one. Again, pearl is also really popular with the gold. It's a little bit longer. I'm just trying to sit up for you so you can see the length. I think this one is really pretty. You know, the shape of the pearl isn't like consistent all the way around. I just thought it was really cute. But yeah, so this one and the other one, all gold vermil. Vermil? Okay, so super cute. And you know, you can of course layer necklaces however you want. You could do the snake with this one. I also got like a monogram necklace, and this one, the chain is just real thin, nothing like super crazy, but I like the gothic letter. And this is again another like perfect necklace for layering. It's just a square gold vermeil with the letter. I thought it was cute. Yeah, anyways, I thought this was a cute little addition. Sorry guys, hard to get the frame right. I thought these were really cute. So this was what I got from Mod and Joe. That was it, just the 3 necklaces. It came out to, I believe, like $168. Or no, $160 for all 3. This is 40% off. So you can tell, like, three necklaces really isn't bad for that price. But for some of you, you may think, wow, you know, for like a non-fine jewelry, that's kind of a lot for 3 necklaces. Just depends on your budget. But these are like nice quality. I'm hoping that the vermeil doesn't wear off. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when you're looking at the jewelry, like to tell quality in terms of like how it will actually wear if you wear it a lot. You know, is this gonna wear off? If I wear it all the time, meaning will silver start to peek through or brass? Sometimes that happens with jewelry, you guys know. I think the quality is pretty good. It's not like super heavy though, it's a little bit lightweight, so the terms of thickness of the gold vermeil, I don't know how great it is. I'm hoping it's okay. And then for things that are like really flat, like there's nothing on the back here, sometimes I worry about this coming off. If you wear lotions or perfumes, sometimes that can affect the duration of how long your jewelry lasts. So we'll see. Obviously these are really new, but yeah, sometimes I worry about, like, you know, the gold wearing off in the corners, things like that. I'm hoping this is all good because these weren't cheap. You know, these weren't like the cheapest jewelry you can get. So I'm hoping the quality is there. You know, like I said, sometimes you can't tell until it happens. I've definitely spent, you know, some money on like casual jewelry that I was surprised to see it kind of tarnish and turn because again, it wasn't the cheapest jewelry. So, you know, we'll see. Sometimes that happens. If you want to totally avoid that, you want to go for a thicker plating or... So let's talk about terms. I just looked this up because a lot of these sites have gold plating, which is supposedly the lowest quality, gold vermeil, which is a little bit better and more of a demi-fine, and then you have gold filled, which is the best before you can get to like fully gold jewelry. Or, you know, when you see like fine jewelry, that's the top tier. That says 14 karat, 18 karat gold. There's no filled, there's no plating, it's just gold. But then so you have this like level with filled, vermeil, plating. It's just how they process the gold and they link the two metals together. So usually there's some sort of metal underneath the gold. And if it's thick and if it has, the gold actually has some carats to it that are, you know, 18, 16 karat on top of the other metal, and it's thick, that means it's gonna last. It's not as thick, not gonna last as long. The problem is you can't tell ordering online, and even like, I'm not an expert, me looking at this, I can't tell how thick it is. I can just tell that this is really lightweight, so we'll see. So what I have from Mod and Joe, these are, as I said, all gold vermeil, so we're like in the middle tier, so we're good. Hopefully these things last. They did have some other options. They did have gold filled, but those were more pricey, so I went with the medium option. Now let's talk about ALV jewels. So I got a lot more for my money on this website. It was a little bit better priced, but most of the things on ALV jewels are gold plated brass. So the metal underneath is not silver, it's brass. And that kind of falls in line with the definition of gold plating, that the metal underneath is of a lower quality. And there's really no standards for plating. It doesn't have to be any sort of percentage of gold on top. I do think some of the pieces I picked out do have like some sort of carat of gold on top of the brass. So I did get one necklace from ALV Jewels, and this is the rope necklace, and it is pretty weighty. So even though it's like gold plating, I have hopes that this is not gonna wear down to an ugly brass color quickly. But you know, I think it's good advice, if you are still listening, that if you wear sort of more of a casual jewelry like I do, and you're not wearing fine jewelry every day, that you switch out your necklaces. I know we all have like a favorite necklace that we want to pair and layer every day, but it's actually, that will make it more likely that your necklace will tarnish faster with the oils, with your skin, with your lotions on your neck, perfumes, anything you wear where you wear jewelry, especially high contact jewelry like, you know, rings and bracelets, and sometimes even earrings. You know, it's hard to keep some of the oils from your skin from touching your earrings. That stuff can tarnish quickly if you wear it repeatedly over and over and over again, days and days in a row, so it's good to switch them out. But this is just a short little chain. I think they do have a thicker one. I also got the matching bracelet, and these are, as I said, pretty heavy. The only thing with this, there's no size for the bracelet. I have a pretty thin wrist. Even though like I'm not the skinniest person, my wrists are still pretty small. Like when I wear a watch, so here's an example of a watch. I think I only have like one extra link on here. So I'm trying to tell you is I don't have big wrists. Oh, if you can tell. If you know anything about watches, I don't really know that much. But I think I only have either one or two links from the base bracelet. If that makes sense. You know, added on to get it to fit my wrist. Anyways, this didn't fit me, but instead of going through the trouble of returning it because there's no bigger size for the rope bracelet, I just grabbed some other pieces of jewelry and extended it myself. So it doesn't match, it's pretty janky looking, but I really just wanted this to work. But I had to extend it because it like barely fit around my wrist, but technically my wrist fit because it reaches the clasp. See, it reaches the clasp, but the problem for me is getting this on with one hand with no extra room, and even so, this is like a really tight bracelet. But with no extra room, I cannot physically put this bracelet on with the length that it's at. It was just pretty much impossible for me to put it on at this length, so I extended it. But I mean, technically it would fit if I had somebody put this on my wrist every time I wanted to wear it. That's just not gonna happen, so that's that. Everything else, though, worked fine. So the other bracelet I got is the chain link, and this one was actually long enough that I still have a little bit trouble like getting it on, but the big loop helps to help me put it on. See? So that worked fine, but if you have, you know, bigger wrists than I do, I don't know that they have other sizes. So a little bit difficult on sizing with this brand, And for being in an online only brand, you can't try this stuff on. That's kind of a disappointing disadvantage. I did get 2 rings. I got this rope ring, and with this brand they have a lot of rings that don't go all the way around, so it's like one size fits all. Some people will not like that. Some people will. I like it because I don't have to worry about sizing my hand properly. And honestly, no one's gonna look at the back of my hand. I don't mind it for like a little fun fashion piece. I think it's fine. Same thing for this like chain ring. I really like, and you can easily make it bigger, smaller. I really like these rings. I think they're perfect for, you know, being in style, the gold. Speaking of gold, I know in terms of like skin tone, I have a cool toned, I have blue veins. So technically silver is supposed to look the best on me, but it's really hard to get a lot of jewelry, like fashion jewelry these days in silver. There's just not that many options. So I have a lot of gold, even though it's technically not supposed to be that flattering on me. I don't really care. I wear it. I enjoy gold, whatever. So on to the earrings. I got these little twisted hoops, and a lot of brands have something like this. The twists are really popular. I didn't want something too big or too heavy, so I like these even though they are a little bit small. I think they're cute because they're a little bit thicker than what I normally wear. It's just like a really thin hoop. So these are really fun. You know, just a little accessory. Just a little bit of something something. And I like casual jewelry like this because you can find something to wear with all of this. Like, it's really just like pieces to make you look a little bit more put together. I also have a couple other earrings. I have some chain earrings to match the ring I got. So they're really easy. Again, just something like a little bit different. You know, people will notice them because they're gold, but they're also like really wearable. You know, a little bit flash, but not too much. Just a little hoop, right? Just a little hoop. And then my last jewelry piece I picked out are these pearl ones, and I thought I could possibly wear them with this guy if I wanted to, or just by themselves. These are like a pearl hoop, and I thought these were kind of fun. Just something different. And those are the jewelry pieces I picked out. They're very like trendy for today. As I said, if you go on Instagram, you'll find brands with a lot of stuff like this. There's also like the bracelet names, like Figaro. You'll notice that style is almost available on every brand right now. It's really funny. I guess it's like an old school kind of like chain style. It's not this one, it's a different one. I remember seeing that style like years ago, really popular. Like anyone that wears gold chains regularly, you'll remember the Figaro style. I'm not one to wear gold chains regularly, but I mean, if you have any guys in your life that wear gold chains, you show them that and they'll be like, yeah, oh, I've seen that. So really recognizable pattern of chain that's really popular right now. Also like this kind of paperclip style of different sizes is really popular. This is more my thing. It's a little bit more feminine. I like the rope, although I did get a comment that I was wearing a chain necklace. Even though it's not really a chain, but I don't know. I think some of the jewelry is definitely like gender neutral, gender bending, like this. A guy or a girl could wear this. Even like some of these rings, like I could see a dude rocking this. This looks like a little bit crooked. I mean, if he's like a cool hipster dude, you could wear a ring like this. I don't know, just my thoughts coming to my head. Also, just want to show you a purse real quick. I know this is not part of the jewelry category, but this is a new purse I got from Quince. And this is a black leather purse, real leather, made in Italy. And it's just a real simple shoulder strap. There's no logo, there's no branding. Quince doesn't really have logos anyway, but this came directly from Italy. And it's just a simple zip-up bag. It does have one zippered pouch in here that you can store stuff in, but otherwise nothing beyond that. Just an empty pouch, but it's just really nice quality leather. It's a perfect size. You can fit your phone, your wallet, you can fit a hairbrush, a mask, a couple lip glosses. I mean, I put all of this stuff in there. Some hand sanitizer. You can fit it all in here. I think it's a perfect, like, oh, I have errands to run, a grab and go purse. It's stylish. I really like the hardware on it. So I have this in like a terracotta brown, as well as the black now. They have other colors. They have red, which is really cute. But they all have this like gold hardware zipper detailing. The zipper works well. Supposedly this is supposed to be, I don't know if it's true, made in the same factory that makes like Gucci purses. So it's supposed to be good quality. It feels nice. It feels like real leather. I mean, it is real leather. And this is like $90. You know, not the cheapest purse. But for real leather, I mean, you're not getting any brands or anything fancy. You're not going to get probably, you know, totally noticed for this bag. A lot of you will think it's boring. But for those of you that are like me, that like really practical, high quality accessories, this may appeal to you. So remember, I got this at Quince. And there's no stores, you know, direct to consumer, online shopping. Very cute, and it goes with my gold jewelry. So very happy about that. Alright guys, that is it for my accessories jewelry video. These are my latest jewelry pieces. I'm excited to share these with you. Oh yeah, forgot to tell you. So the total for all my ALV purchases, so I got the necklace, 2 bracelets, 2 earrings, and 2 rings, 3 sets of earrings. On sale, I got it all for $200. So that's a pretty good deal. A lot of new jewelry, a lot of fashion-y jewelry. I'm not sure the quality because ALV is all gold-plated brass, at least the ones I picked out. I'm pretty sure. They do have a few other more expensive options. They're not all gold-plated. Some of them are gold vermeil. So you just need to really pay attention, like what quality you're going for. Just realize that if you're going for gold-filled, you're probably going to be paying a little bit more. But it's likely that those will tarnish, either not tarnish at all, or it will take a lot longer before you notice the gold wearing off. So I got a lot of pieces for that amount of money, and I think I'll get a lot of wear out of these, hopefully, before they start to turn. As I said, I've had some trouble with some other brands tarnishing and turning silver after a while, which I was not happy about because, you know, those aren't cheap. even though they're not like fine jewelry, any amount of money that I spend on jewelry that's, you know, over $50 a piece, I expect it to last many years without tarnishing, and I didn't get that out of some of the jewelry that I've been wearing, so that kind of sucks. So pay attention to the jewelry pieces you're buying, whether it says, you know, plating, vermeil, filled, 18 karat, 24 karat, 14 karat. Really pay attention to what it says and understand what all those terms mean, because there are differences. And I want you guys to get the best value for what you spend. You guys earn your money, and I want the jewelry that you pick out that you love to last you a long time. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts. Have you picked out anything from these brands? Do you have any similar styles? A lot of these styles are like everywhere now. Do you like the current trends in jewelry? Do you wish there was more of a different trend? Do you want silver to happen again? Do you want jewels to happen again, even if they aren't real? Do you like gemstones? What do you guys want to see in the jewelry world? I'm just curious. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts below. Click like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.